Ciao everyone, I'm Dylan. Welcome to Out and Out, my gay travel web series. Amsterdam is going to be great because I'm here for Pride. I love Pride here. I came in like 2017 for the first time and it was wonderful because the parade is actually on the canals. I came here for something called Milkshake Festival. My friends have always wanted me to come to it, but I've never had a chance. Then I get to spend the week playing Tammy the Tacky Tourist and exploring Amsterdam itself. Anyway, so sit back and join me as I explore Amsterdam. Okay, so I've arrived. Oh, the journey was such a pain in the ass, but I'll let you know about it later. Finally here, after all of that debacle, and I'm going to now just hit the door, go out, because it's already 12:30 at night, and most places are kind of actually open till like 3 or 4, kind of bar-ish. So I'm just gonna go hit a few bars. It's Saturday night. But I don't want to be too crazy because in the morning I have Milkshake Festival and I like to be a little prepared and awake for that without having too much of a hangover. But I'm going to go check out, finally for the first time in years, Amsterdam. So I head towards our gay street. Like many major cities, they have a neighborhood dedicated to the LGBTQ lifestyle, including a concentration of gay bars, shops, and restaurants. You can see it is packed and it's past 1 a.m. So I hit a few bars, one being Blend XL. It wound up being one of my favorites. Super lively, fun music, quite large on the inside. It was full of dancing and lights and wonderful people. I had so much fun here. I was already way too tired from the traveling of today, so I decided to hit the hotel after this, actually. So I finally arrive in Amsterdam, and oh my gosh, what a shit show it was. It all started Friday when I was at lunch. I get a notification that my flight for the next day was canceled. Great. So I went ahead and had to book a brand new hotel and a brand new airline and everything. Fine, I did so. I get to the airport, delayed. It was delayed for 2 hours. And as I am finally boarding, mind you, I have a connection in Frankfurt from Rome. I get a notification as I'm literally entering the airplane itself saying, oh, and your connection flight's now canceled. So I'm now flying to Germany without any idea what's gonna happen, knowing that I can somehow get here. So I do, and there are lines out to the ass because apparently for whatever reason, they were canceling left and right. So the line was like wrapping around inside the building, up and down and around the corner. So I got a train ticket from Frankfurt to Amsterdam. It's a 4-hour train ride. And let me tell you, it was lovely. They had a bar. I had my own cabin, which I shared with one other person. It was wonderful. I would rather take a 4-hour train than a 2-hour flight any day. So the next morning, I made my way towards Milkshake Festival. So I was able to walk around the city and the famous canals. If you don't know, much as my previous Copenhagen video, in the Netherlands, bicyclists rule the streets. There are more bikes than vehicles. Cycling is more than just a mode of transportation here, it's a way of life. Milkshake Festival. Milkshake Festival is an open-minded electronic dance festival for all those who love, and it takes place yearly in the city center of Amsterdam. The cool thing is that Milkshake and Pride were happen to be back-to-back weekends in my favor. It's a weekend festival boosting over half a dozen different stages with different styles of music throughout the day. We have discos and dance spaces, indoors and outdoors. This festival has huge turnouts of people, thousands come, where the only rules are no homophobia, transphobia, phobia of any kind, or hatefulness in general. It is a place for music and love. It sounds hippie, I know, but I loved it. The indoor discos alone are something quite impressive. I also happened to wander around and saw some RuPaul Amsterdam girls. Not gonna lie, I think Abby, oh my god, is beautiful. And of course I happened to run into her. Okay, I'm leaving Milkshake. Here's into speedos and thongs and all kinds of shit. My ass is here wrapped up in my sweater. Cold, I'm from Miami. After spending the day at the festival, I head back to Gay Street and hit the nightlife. Here I'm at Taboo, which also became one of my favorites as well. Continuing, I hit a bar Blend with its cute rainbow staircase, where everyone is just dancing and having a great time. There's no arguing or fighting, it's just everyone is enjoying themselves. Then I found this cutie for some dancing. I was going to go out and hit the club exit, but that line was way too long and Mama was pooped. The next day, I roam around the streets and explore. The city showcased love by adding millions of rainbow flags across the streets and squares, as many as possible. They had fun stores, of course in celebration, and when time came for lunch, they had this pink burger, which was delicious. But the proceeds went toward an LGBTQ cause. So, of course, I had to eat it. As night falls, I ventured to another area of Amsterdam seeking more nightlife. Here, I found another LGBTQ bar, which it turned out to be karaoke night. Don't worry, I'm not going to force you to listen to the singers, but it was very cute inside. I made my way towards Montmartre. This place was cool. I also got to meet this nice little man. He wound up being fun, and he and his friends decided to take me to another place nearby. We went to Soho Bar, also another very fun place. We got to hit the dance floor, we got to have some more drinks. And then they had these two hotties, one male, one female, dancing up a storm in bunny outfits for some reason. I don't know, I don't judge, but it was hot to watch. Okay, milkshake's over. That was a lot of fun. A lot of people, oh my gosh, and beautiful people. Oh, I love the Dutch men. Tall, slender, beautiful, clean-shaved, my type of man. Oh, and light eyes. Oh. Anyway, so now I'm spending a week here. I can be Tabby the Tacky Tourist, but unfortunately today it is pouring out. Luckily it didn't pour yesterday, so I should be a little grateful here in the Netherlands. And then I can't wait for this weekend for Pride. I know that most of my episodes are geared towards the nightlife and bars of the destinations, but I also love to spend the day visiting monuments, museums, and other attractions in the cities. I do know that people watching my show are not just to get drunk at the bars, but also generally like to go check out the destination, so I like to do this little segment as well. Now it's time to play Tammy the Tacky Tourist. So I got to visit Anne Frank's house and museum, a staple of Amsterdam and of course World War II history, and made my way towards the Rijksmuseum. The Rijks is world-renowned for its collection of Dutch art and history, with masterpieces from artists such as Rembrandt, Vermeer, and Van Gogh. And after a long day of tourism, Mama wanted a cocktail. And I found this cute little gem near my hotel, the Queen's Head. A cute little spot for a drink inside and out of the rain. Next on my list, and happens to be one of my favorites when I first visited Amsterdam, is Prick. Love this pink, fabulous spot. And what a fun name. It is always in your best interest to befriend the bartenders and patrons. As much as I love it here, I will be back because they're throwing a Kickstart Pride party. Next day, I continue my Tammy the Tacky Tourist realness and head on a tour of one of the windmill villages. It was so adorable, so cute. It was like something out of a fairy tale. And after visiting the windmills, we jump on a boat, grab a glass of wine, and head towards the fisherman village. For those who know me, I am not a fan of cheese and seafood, but on my travels, I must indulge in the local cuisines. And to my surprise, very good. And good thing I did, because this Dutch waiter was effing beautiful. Oh, gosh. I say damn. Okay, just got done a day in the countryside, seeing the windmills and the fishing village. So now I'm going to check out some more places, some more bars around the area, and just kind of see what kind of trouble I can get into tonight. So I hit the street for another cocktail. In true nature of the Netherlands, it is continuously raining. So I thought, why not spend this rainy day indoors? And perhaps a sauna. And you know the rules, I can't film inside. Sorry, boys and girls. So I decided to continue this red light district theme of mine and went towards the cruisy bars of Amsterdam. Here, I went to Spijker Bar, which had a lower level of cruising areas. Again, can't film inside, but the place was cool. Then I continue my way trying to find Web. Web Bar had a cute main floor with cocktails, a bar, lockers, and it had an upstairs area for cruising. And last on my list of cruising bars was Cuckoo's Nest. This place was fun, cute, again, nice bar, and they had a dark room for your extracurricular activities. Then I made my way towards the red light district. Then I got in trouble. Now, I was generally filming the canals. So I got there, started to film, and then two men came right out towards me and accosted me, said, "Yeah, I need to delete my videos." I said, "What?" They said, "You can't be filming the ladies." I said, "I'm not filming the ladies, trust me." They believed me. But nonetheless, you're not supposed to be filming in the red light district out of respect for the women. So I did. I had to delete my videos right in front of them. Very polite. They were cool about it. I think they also knew I was a flaming homosexual. But I got in trouble. So piece of advice, don't film inside the red light district, especially if the ladies are dancing. You will get in trouble. Next day is the beginning of Pride. So I make my way back towards Prick's block party. They have live entertainers, dancers, singers, drag queens, performers, and more. And let's not forget, the men are just so cute. So I enjoy the block party as much as I could, and then make my way for an early, lovely steak dinner. And as I leave dinner, I can see just how long the line is to get back into the block party. I am glad I already went here and had my fun. And now, Pride on the Canal. Amsterdam Pride, as I mentioned, is very unique because their floats actually float. Yes, because of their amazing waterway canals, their pride is on the water. And in true Netherlands ways, it's, of course, raining. You can see all these large, decked-out boats are full of people just having a blast, fun-loving, and so much energy, even though it is extremely wet and raining outside. Each of these floats are decorated with their own themes and own colors. I truly love Amsterdam's Pride. Lastly, we have the main block dance party, which takes place after the parade in one of the city's major squares, and was hosted by one of the RuPaul Netherlands girls.
Hello. You all look absolutely amazing. Wow, and the sun is shining. Isn't that amazing? Now, people, I'm so happy to be the host here on the main stage of the last weekend of Amsterdam Pride. How is the Canal Pride been? Was it good?
A fabulous way to end not only Pride, but my 10-day stint in Amsterdam. That is my Amsterdam Pride video, episode 1. 11 more to come. And as always, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share, and send the love. And thanks for watching. Ciao for now.